So we'll just go into this bullshit. Let me do a test thing here. Testes, 1, 2, 3. That's the website if we end up exploring the internet. Looking at porn. Okay. Okay, y'all. So, Lucian Black with Into the Chasm. This is my new friend, AJ Ross.
How is everyone?
Hello, mister. Hello, mister. And he's coming on here. We're going to talk about guitar and who knows what else. So, AJ, starting off, so you play acoustic, right? Is that your main go-to?
Yeah, that's my main right now.
Okay, cool. Where you from, man?
I'm from Pinckneyville, Illinois.
The old Stinkneyville, the old Pink. Okay.
Yeah.
And so how long you been playing acoustic?
10 years? More, like 12 years.
12 years? Okay. What got you into acoustic? Like, have you always kind of known you wanted to play acoustic, or did you listen to a lot of other music?
No, growing up, I wanted to be a lead singer. I've always wanted to be a lead singer because my brother was a lead singer.
Sure.
And I never really wanted to play guitar necessarily.
Yeah.
I wanted to either be a lead singer, like when I was like 14, I got into this band called Under Oath.
Oh my God!
Spencer
You know the Oath. They're
Spencer
still around.
Yeah, they're not as good as they once were.
Yeah.
Spencer Chamberlain was awesome. He was the man, and I really looked up to them. So.
Yeah. Did you ever listen to oh my God, the Drummer's Side Project?
The Almost? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Dude, they were great too. I think he only made one album, didn't he?
No, he's made several, but then he took a long break from it.
Yeah.
But then at 16 I got into drums, but I didn't get very far.
Yeah.
Cause I really like drums because my other brother played drums. And
cool.
My at my church, growing up, the worship band, like. My brother was in the worship band, and my brother's friend played drums, and he'd always let me play his drums. He had this nice DW set then.
Yeah.
It's like gold sparkle. It was a DW, man. It was, every sound was perfect. Every move you made on that.
Yeah.
Because it was just the perfect set.
Yeah, that's awesome. That means he knows how to tune right too. So you got drums on the back burner then. So is that like something you're eventually going to want to like reactivate once you know?
Oh yeah, I mean I do, but I haven't. I didn't get past the basics.
Yeah.
Doom, ka. I mean I can do a little bit, but it's been so long. I thought about getting an electric drum set again. Like my parents had me one.
Yeah.
But then I sold it because I'm dumb.
Dude, I pawned my first drum set for electric bills. I feel you. I was an idiot.
No. Here's the thing. I lost interest, which was stupid. Because
okay.
It just, I don't know. I got impatient with it, and
yeah. Well, yeah, you gotta invest time in some any kind of hobby or vested thing to grow.
But I really liked it. I mean, it was fun. I need to get one again.
Yeah.
It wasn't that expensive, but.
Well, yeah, and with time, everything's getting a little cheaper as far as instruments and stuff, and you can find nice electric sets for pretty darn cheap nowadays. I figured out my issue with certain electric sets though is they feel unnatural compared to actual sets. Like the bounce back on the stick won't be like
my big thing was my bass drum. My bass drum would kick more than once.
Yeah.
Like it would trigger, like it kind of had this little computer in the middle.
Yeah.
It was cool. I missed it. I think about it every day. It's like, because every band, and so literally everybody in Southern Illinois is looking for a bassist or a drummer.
Yep.
They're not looking for somebody who plays rhythm acoustic guitar.
Yeah. Well, because we do have a lot of acoustic players around here, which is cool though, because that means there's this giant pool to collaborate with other people and.
Well, sure.
And
it is cool, but it's like, well. Somebody in here needs to be a bass player.
Yeah.
I thought about learning bass. I mean, I have a bass guitar.
My buddy D. Lee Lynch, he'll tell you that shit too.
Yeah. He's a good bass player too.
Yeah, dude, he's phenomenal.
Here's what I don't understand though. It's 5-string bass. Everybody I've ever played with has played a 4-string bass.
Yeah.
Everybody my brother's ever played with. My favorite bass guitar is the Fender.
Yeah.
Fender guitar and bass. I want to own the whole Fender catalog.
Yeah.
I really do. That is like one of my wildest dreams.
Have you ever messed with an acoustic bass?
Yeah.
Those are fun. Those are a blast, man. I love those.
I know you can pick them up pretty cheap too, and I might pick one up still because I wanna play it. I wanna play bass because.
Well, you can pick one up pretty affordable. Just pick out a couple local pawn shops, and dude, they got bases galore.
Yeah.
I know.
I have
Midwest
a bass.
Pawn.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
I have a bass. I just need to get it fixed, and I just haven't had the money to do it.
Dude, I feel you on that shit. I'm telling you. So aside from acoustic, bass, and drums, you have any other hobbies that you're into, or is music your bread and butter?
Music's kind of the bread and butter, but I really am into. For a while there, I was into Pokemon. Have you ever
Oh, dude.
Pokemon?
Oh, yeah. The Pokemon Go, and I still have my cards from like 25 plus years
Jeremy
ago.
still has his cards too. My brother, he still has his little cards. But, no,
Timeless.
I played the card game. I played the actual card game.
I never played the actual card game.
I was so mad when they got rid of ADP. Because you could do all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, so it really changed the game dynamic itself.
Yeah, and they changed it all. Like every year, they filter out certain things. Some of the best stuff they release, and they filter it out because that's all a scheme for them to make money.
Yeah.
But I really love Pokemon, and I really love Magic.
Yeah.
I've only played Magic a handful of times, but I've made all kinds of friends doing it.
Yeah. Well, there's a huge amount of people around here that love Magic.
I
they'll
love
link
Magic.
up places.
The thing is, there's so much math and all that.
Really? I didn't even know
skill. It takes a lot of skill to actually play the game, play it right, and actually win a game. And it's like...
Have you ever gotten into D&D, Dungeons and Dragons?
No, I want to.
Dude, same. I'm trying to meet people locally that can
start the Luna Lounge in Cester has it. I think it's on like Friday.
Yeah.
It's like Friday night or Thursday night. It's on a weeknight.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to go, but that's all the way in Cester.
Yeah, that's a stone throw away for sure. I heard that there might be I think that somebody told me there was a comic book store in Marion that does
Is it Fox's?
I think I feel like my brain is not making that up, that it is Fox's, and they might do like a group of people meet up once a week and does a D&D, continued what's the word for that? Campaign.
Yeah.
I bought a couple months ago this starter packet for D&D where you basically just study to get the outline of creating the story and character development and perks and stuff like that. D&D's always seemed like a fascinating and fun game, especially when you watch something like Stranger Things. Did you watch Stranger Things?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's a good ass show, and it really makes you kind of activate your inner child and be like, I want to do something fun like that, because it's activating your own inner child. So aside from that, music, that's your main bread and butter here. What kind of music are you into? What kind of music really influenced you to really pick up the acoustic?
Taylor Swift.
Hell yeah.
Taylor Swift, early Taylor Swift. Like some of my favorite songs I've learned. Like, well, actually, wait, back up. Before that.
Yeah.
I led worship for my dad's church.
Oh, also, you mind moving the microphone a little down, maybe? Or there we go. Yeah. I just now realized we couldn't see your face.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Second. But first, what inspired me to play was a friend came over and actually taught me chords.
Okay.
Just randomly. Just a random friend from school.
Yeah.
One day I saw him out.
Crucial.
He's like, hey, I could teach you some chords. I'm like, okay, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to have you over. Because I had this other friend who played electric guitar, and he did like metal and stuff, and I was hanging out with him for a little bit when I was younger.
Sure.
But after that, this kid, he's like my age, but he came over my house one time, taught me like the basic chords, and from then on, man, I was hooked, and then I started learning Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, learning like praise and worship songs to lead worship in my church.
Yeah, so you got familiarized with chords and the basic structure of really making songs and playing songs. Yeah. That's cool. That's interesting. So Taylor Swift was your OG. That's really cool.
Yeah, she really was, man, because people can rag on her all they want.
It's just trending.
Media does.
Yeah. Well, it's just trending topics. Like, people got to jump on the train to have 2 cents, right?
Yeah, it's like live your own life. It's like that's what she's doing.
Yeah, she out there doing
and
it.
she's out there saying, "Hey, you can do it too."
Yeah. Well, that woman's brought in like what was it, $700 million in revenue for the NFL, just for just going. Like that's crazy to me. To throw a stone at her. I haven't accomplished that shit. That's crazy. Like that's insane. Like $700 million.
Yeah, and who are me and you to talk, man? We live in Southern Illinois.
I found myself on the fucking bitter end of it, and I had somebody had to check me online, and be like, "Why do you care?" And I'm like, "You know what? You're fucking right. I should calm the fuck down. This is not a big deal." Like,
it's not. And she's out there saying, "Hey, I'm this, and you can do it too if you want."
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, like she just has some really fun songs that I like, and then I got into what got me more playing out was like Heather Hammers.
Heather Hammers, I don't think local.
Oh yeah, local.
I thought I think a couple buddies I had on here talked about Miss Hammers. She good? She great?
Dude, she's awesome.
Like
I know how to play one of her songs on guitar, but she's the one who really said, "Hey, you know what? You're good enough to like play out and stuff." I'm like,
yeah.
Well, we'll see what I can do about that.
Have you done any shows yet? Or are you considering doing some shows? You're kind of like learning your comfort zone with going out there.
I've been playing a lot of shows. I mean, I started gigging in September. 2022 now.
Okay. So how many shows have you done so far? If you could throw a dart at it.
Ooh, maybe 20.
Oh, so you're fucking 20. Already in it, yeah.
Yeah.
You're in it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's fun. It's just it is. I mean, you get those bummer shows where you play for nobody. And that sucks. But
yeah, that's kind of part of the grind.
But then you get those shows like my favorite show that I've ever played.
Yeah.
Was in Marion at John Brown's.
Of course.
They do the Ben by Ben West. They just Danny Brown hosts it, and he does a lot of like. It's kind of a variety because they have art for one, which is awesome.
Interesting. Okay, intriguing. Yeah.
And then they have comedy, which is Patrick Tobridge. He's funny as heck. And then they have music, local artists. They really get like 4, 5, 6 maybe local artists. They do 4 or 5 songs. Yeah. Covers, originals.
Cool. That's fucking dope. I didn't know they did so much interesting stuff. My buddy, I had a buddy on about a month ago on the podcast. His name's Ian Ramsey, and he's fucking hilarious. I mean, the stuff this guy comes up with is fucking hysterical. But I recorded the podcast. These microphones are so sensitive. All you heard was my air conditioner going the entire podcast. I'm like, fuck, we can't even use this. We had like a 5-hour stream because it was just, it was going back and forth, and we were both laughing our asses off. Just, when you're really riffing with someone and you're both just, you're just.
Well, you find somebody in common with you.
Yeah.
And I found that just in the. But aside from my parents, me and my dad can talk music in cars all night long.
Sweet, yeah.
Oh wait, that is kind of it's not necessarily a hobby. I make no money off it, but I collect Hot Wheels cars, any kind of like
that's
little
cool
model cars.
Yeah.
But me and my dad can talk cars and music all day long.
That's still a hobby, that's still cool, and you never know that you could translate that into something one day, you know.
And when I was a kid, I played with Legos. Have you played with Legos?
Oh come on. I'm almost 35. I played the fuck out some Legos.
I love Legos, bro.
I didn't have the creativity, so like I didn't know how to build T-Rexes and cars with Legos when I was a kid, but I would build structures and like perceptual, trippy things out of them. Make like caves with
I've always
spirals.
built like cars or houses or buildings with them.
I don't know why with me, I don't have, I guess, I'm more linguistic. I'm better at speaking and kind of painting the picture with words than I am at like actually like coming up with an image and finding out how to paint it or draw it or create it out of a Lego set. But maybe I've just never put enough time in to find out. But yeah, I played with some Legos. Legos were dope. Did you build like a Millennium Falcon or anything like that?
No, my brother did.
Yeah.
My brothers both did.
Okay.
I was more into like building houses and cars. I'd make cars out of Legos a lot.
Hell yeah. I play a couple games, one of them called Sons of the Forest and then one called 7 Days to Die, and I spend most of my time building houses
Oh wow.
in these games just because I love building stuff, and then you get to set up your forts around and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I love building houses and stuff. So as far as music again, do you do mostly covers? Have you done a couple originals? Do you have a whole lineup of originals?
I do mostly covers.
Yeah.
I mean, I have originals. I respect originals.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have it on my head, I mean, my
Yeah.
brother growing up, he always wrote original music.
Yeah.
He never did covers, and he's wanting to get back out and play music again, and like in bars and stuff.
Yeah.
But his thing is, it's like I don't know any covers. It's like all this time, it's like
Interesting. So you guys both kind of are the opposites of that. You really
yeah,
enjoy covers, and
yeah.
there's
'Cause
something you could use with that.
Yeah. Well, I got into music like 10 years after he got out of it for a while.
Huh.
Cause he got married and like
Slow
he
down.
was in this band. He was in this band called Dear Future
Uh-huh.
out of Southern Illinois for the longest time, like
Yeah.
close to 10 years. But then they broke it off because they got older, they got married.
A lot of bands, that's how it happens. You got to put
The
the
thorn in
passions
their
away.
side was the bassist.
Yeah.
They never had a consistent bass player.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Because you got to have all of it. You got to have all sides. And I've seen bands that are just like a drummer, a vocalist, and a guitar player, and you can make it work, but you need that. You need that bass, man. You need that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the bass. You know what I mean?
It's the
foundation
backbone of the band.
Yeah, 1,000%. You got to have bass, man. So
Yeah.
have you done any recordings yet, or have you like?
Yeah,
recorded?
I've done.
Really?
I have one. I have a song. Well, I'm not gonna play it today because I'm kind of tired of it, to be honest.
I gotcha.
It's called "I Still Love You."
Yeah.
It is on Spotify. It is on every streaming.
Oh no. Okay,
platform.
cool.
I recorded. So shout out to Brian Martinez.
There we go.
Velocity Studios in Marion. He did the best work. He was patient with me. He
Yeah.
took what I knew and added his knowledge and everything to it.
Cool. Hell yeah. So that's on Spotify, iTunes, or / Apple Music.
Every
Is it on
streaming
YouTube?
platform. Yes.
Cool. Okay. And do you go by still AJ Ross on all platforms?
Yeah.
So everybody, go give him some love on his platforms. Go listen to his music. Throw it on a playlist. That's cool. So you got a couple under your belt already. So you got that stuff out there. That's the first step, really, in the modern age, is putting your music on platforms.
Yeah. And then I did another song which called "Coming Out to Breathe." It's on the Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
Were you aware that everybody? I don't know if you follow all the musicians from around here.
Yeah, I follow a bunch.
They did this Tiny Desk. Have you ever watched the NPR's the original Tiny Desk where they had all
no idea.
Where it's all the famous musicians do it. You know.
Oh, like a sit around, like a table talk or something.
No, it's like a tiny desk. It's like an actual tiny desk.
Yeah.
And they play at it. It's weird, but it's
specific. Okay, no, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's just them.
So is that just a local thing, or is that just a local thing?
We did it as a local thing here.
Yeah.
But it was to kind of mimic that.
Okay.
Because Tiny Desk, I guess
rendition.
the actual Tiny Desk threw out a competition, so everybody in each state or whatever.
Yeah.
Can get on, and the winner, I don't know when they're going to announce that.
Yeah.
But the winner actually gets to perform an actual Tiny Desk.
Cool.
At the station in Seattle, I think.
No shit, that's really interesting. So get your name out there
Yeah,
as well.
so that's where it's from. It's all these like Seattle like mainstream indie bands. Like I don't know if you ever heard like the Shins or Florence and the Machine.
Bits and pieces. Couldn't tell you a song. Shins I've heard.
Dog Days is a good song.
Don't know Dog Days.
The Dog Days are... You should look that up.
We'll have to, okay. Whenever I'm not recording live, yeah, we'll... Oh, this isn't live. I'm gonna chop this up and then upload it. This isn't streaming.
But, just different things like that. So they've all done it. Taylor Swift did one.
Oh shit, okay.
Good. But, But mostly I prefer covers. Like, I got into it because that's what these people want to hear, and I'd rather people sing along.
Yeah, of course. You get a group effort. It's a shared moment.
Yeah. And people remember that. People remember those songs. Like,
yeah. Well, have you been to a 90s Kids show? Have you been to a 90s Kids show yet?
Dude, I love them.
Yeah, they
I
do
love
such great.
Matt Bosler is like. There's another shout out.
Yeah.
He is like one of the main driving forces.
Yeah.
Of everybody of every musician in Southern Illinois.
I can see it 1,000%. I agree.
He is one of the main driving forces. Yeah. He makes sure that he's one who makes sure that we're all getting paid the right amount, or that we're not being taken for a ride. Venues will take you for a ride.
Yeah.
Venues want to get out cheap.
Oh yeah, every time.
You know, they want to. And do you blame them? No.
Nah, they want to pay minimum dollar signs for maximum exposure to the bar and fun. You know, what you're bringing to the bar. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I get why they do it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, man...
Same reason record companies kind of screw people and artists, you know.
I will never sign to a record.
Hell no, you don't need to anymore. Like today, there's almost no reason.
Do TikTok, bro!
Like, I mean, so running this podcast, it's not huge on YouTube yet, but on Facebook, I'm slowly getting a pretty big following.
Mm-hmm.
If I really want to get back into music and stuff, I could make it explode overnight. Well, probably not overnight, but give me a little bit, and I know it would go somewhere because you don't need record labels anymore. Like, you don't need them. What you would have to do back in the day is get a record label, and they know how to distribute it, right?
Yeah.
And then get the merchandise out there. They plug you with a merch guy. They get your designs for your album cover, your merch, your clothing.
My brother does all that stuff.
Really? Well, see, you can make online stores now. You don't need that. I mean, Tom McDonald. You know him, the rap artist, white dude with crazy hair. He has no record label, and this dude, I believe, as of now, is a millionaire. And he bought his mom a house, his parents a house. He owns his own house, and he's rich. He's filthy loaded, and all he does is what him and his girlfriend will do is they'll make it a couple-day project.
Yeah.
They'll get like a bunch of black or whatever color backdrops or sheets of paper, and then just make a whole scene out of their living room, and then dangle some lights, put on some strobes, and then just make scenes, make their own music video, throw it on YouTube, boom, explodes. And it costs them nothing but paper, like literal paper. So it's like right there, who the fuck needs a record label anymore? And that's why record labels are desperate today, and they're signing anyone they can, and that's why you're seeing a lot of this.
With a pulse.
Yeah, because it's dying, just kind of like the mainstream media news is dying as well, because
Thank God.
Thank God. Things are changing. Artistically, with social media, the whole people don't need leaders anymore. They know how to do this stuff on their own, which is fucking amazing.
It's dope, bro.
Yeah, man. Like we're getting set free. You know, we don't need the label. You could get rich on YouTube, hanging up some papers. You can meet people locally, and they can get your name out there. You know, and I was gonna say about Bosler, dude. I love what he's doing because he's like a fucking battery. He is. He is like an antenna. This man channels just fucking such great and fucking driven energy. Like this man is a beacon locally. You know what I mean?
He really is.
He like almost reminds me of like a Chester Bennington, of just like that energy that is brought. You know, just got that zhuzh, the juju, and he's such a nice fucking person too.
He is. He is
just a really, really fucking.
But he's
person.
really intelligent and all that too.
Yeah.
And he
ain't just a pretty face. You know what I'm saying?
He makes sure. He really makes sure that we local artists are getting our fair share, and that venues or whatever are just taking us for a ride, because they will, man.
Oh, they'll pay you less than minimum wage to fucking do an entire set, and that's what these venues don't understand is like setup. You're already sacrificing 4 to 10 hours of not only just driving, setting up, especially if you're a full band. Like it takes so much time, sound checks and everything, and just travel.
Making sure it sounds good.
Yeah, 1,000%. And then by the time you get paid, you end up making $10 an hour, if even that, half the time. Then you got to split that between a whole band. Yeah. And it's nuts. And
that was one of my wildest dreams for a long time, is to be in a band.
Yeah.
And I still might have people behind me one day. Yeah. As a local musician, it's just easier to play the acoustic.
Do your own thing.
Do my own thing. I'm my own boss. I have nobody telling me what I can and can't play.
Yeah.
I can play what my heart you know?
Yeah.
And
you don't hit brick walls. This is just your own baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But another thing, and I get why venues do what they do.
Yeah, they got to make a profit.
They got to make a profit, but what if the band sucks? What if the acoustic gets...
I get that.
Because sometimes they don't put their time in it.
Then that's reputation, yeah.
They don't put their time in it.
Yeah.
So if they pay them $150, they don't lose anything, really.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially if it's a busy place. $150, nothing. That's a write-off, you know.
Yeah. Now, I mean, that underhands the musician, but if he's not going to put... I really encourage musicians to really, really, like, practice your songs.
Master it, yeah.
Master them. Don't get up there and have a read off a script.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you... as long as you can read it well and still sing the song and still engage your crowd.
Yeah.
Crowd work, sometimes you can. Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Read the script. I mean, I don't. Yeah. I make sure I have it down before I...
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few times I didn't, but I make sure...
Natural mistakes happen.
Nobody likes it when the guy skips.
Yeah.
A verse or...
well, especially if they're singing along to it, you know what I mean? If you play Wonderwall and they're forgetting half the songs, you're like, what the fuck? Because they're no longer sharing the experience, because this is all kind of random.
So please just learn your songs.
Master your shit.
Master your songs.
Well,
if a song is not yet mastered, don't play it. Just
then you become a beacon, like what Boz is doing, and 90s Kids and Lynch and all these guys. They're mastering a craft, and both of these guys, and Corey as well, are already musicians and established musicians on their own because they've been in bands. And they've been playing. So them together is like putting a bunch of batteries together. You know what I mean? Empowering something. It's a beacon, a pinnacle.
Yeah.
But whenever you have mastered something, and you surround yourself by other people who have mastered something, you are masters, right? Yeah. And then when they play a show, crazy fucking turnout. And then I've been bartending at Teddy's in Heron.
Yeah.
They had a band come in called Southern Grit. Have you seen Southern Grit yet?
Oh, dude, they're awesome.
Oh my god, they're fucking. Their shows are fucking killer.
But not only that, you mentioned two great bands, 90s Kids. And then Southern Grit. Not only are they good musicians, being a great musician's great.
Yeah. And
being a master of that, great. But on top of all that, and I want to mention this, they are angels of people on and off stage.
Every fucking one of them.
On and off stage, they're just angels
of
people. They're just nice. They're just very encouraging, very polite, very, very helpful. Like if you...
Just humble people.
Yeah,
well, that's
humble.
That's the crazy thing about artists and creatives is a lot of them end up being such humble people, because I think when you create something and when you've mastered something, it like brings you a sense of peace and it grounds you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you find that thing that grounds you, nothing else really matters.
Why mess with it? Why mess? Yeah. Why make it worse?
Yeah, it really brings you back to reality, because you're like, this is my thing and I'm not worried about other things.
Yeah.
And what a coincidence, you meet all these people, and even all the guys at Southern Grit. When I was just bartending back there, I live streamed their show to try to get them some extra followers and stuff. The couple I did talk to, I was like, you cool with live streams? I'm like, yeah, man. And they were such nice fucking people.
They are.
And a couple of them had a couple drinks, and they were still just fucking nice people, you know?
Yeah.
And 90s Kids, I already know those guys. They're all fucking dope, and they've all mastered their instruments.
Oh, yeah.
Both Matts, too, and the drummer, Matt, that dude fucking slams that shit. So,
oh, yeah.
So as far as playing music and acoustic and stuff, have you collaborated with anyone? Are you considering collaboration, or are you still just like, you know what, I'm just going to stay in my lane and maybe eventually collab?
There's quite a few people I want to collaborate with.
Yeah. Throw some shout-outs out there, some people you like.
Edwin Linson.
Oh, yeah, he played at Teddy's, I think it was 2 weekends ago. His stage presence, oh my god, is kick-ass. Fucking.
Oh, yeah.
And he's fucking hysterical.
Oh, he is. He don't even try half the time to be hysterical.
Yeah, he just be doing it.
He just is.
Yeah, so you collaborating with Edwin. Okay, gotcha.
Because there's a couple songs that mutual that we do.
Yeah.
Like, there's quite a few. Like, he got me into, like, well, I listened... So my mom, let's back up. My mom is a big fan of 60s and 70s music.
Yes.
Edwin plays a lot of that.
A lot of
At
it.
his age, can
Yeah.
you believe that?
Yeah, that's cool.
What, he's like 27, 28?
He's got flavor. This man is seasoned. He's got depth as a musician.
You know, he could be out there playing. What is the?
Fucking the Ink Spots from the 40s. I mean, he's
Yeah,
played Johnny Cash and masters that shit. He plays a lot of different, really interesting stuff,
Yeah.
and he doesn't just feel compelled to just because he'll play. You know, you have your normal throw around songs. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, 5 O'Clock Somewhere or fucking a ton of Garth Brooks songs. You can play a couple songs. You're like, all right, this is gonna get people in it. Or I love this bar. You can play the songs that you know people are gonna get, but then he'll go off the cuff and go into stuff that specific people like, and it will like activate more of the older generation, and they're like, I haven't gotten to hear anyone play this before. So you get nostalgia from like the older generations where they're just like so happy to hear something familiar.
Yeah.
How strange must that be to be like 50, 60, 70 years old and be in a bar and only hear fucking like modern club music, you know, and then never get to hear Run Around Sue or fucking Elvis, you know, and fucking Edwin, he did an Elvis cover.
I know.
Oh yeah, were you there that night?
No,
I know you were there. I think a couple weekends ago. Who did you play with?
Pele, who is also
Yeah.
oh, he is a beacon of energy for young musicians and people starting out too. Like he's not online anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't blame him, but man, he is so
Stays
much
in his craft. Yeah.
He is so much energy for young people, young artists.
Yeah.
And he loves people. He loves people. He loves music.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a room? Have you ever experienced a musician who doesn't love what they're playing?
No.
That's good.
Interesting fucking thought, bro. Hold on.
I've seen a few who just get by with.
I think I haven't been to the show, but I've watched some shows online of like Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
He gets to a certain point where you're like, I don't know if he really likes this, but I think he's just on a bunch of shit. So he's like not necessarily passionate about his project anymore. It's more just, I got the bread. I'm just fucking here.
Because I had to stop like a few of my songs. I was like, I don't feel this song.
Yeah.
It's so repetitive. It's like, I don't feel this. Like, First Cut is the deepest. Like, when I first learned that song.
Was that Showcrow?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, that's her cover of a Cat Stevens original.
Oh, okay.
But it's just so repetitive. I love the song. I love it. But I don't love playing it so much. I have to be really, like, in the mood.
Well, yeah, you have to play something that activates you and the crowd, really.
Yeah. Like, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, they're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
3 hours is hard to get by.
Sometimes. Oh, dude, that's so much content. I mean, because 3 hours.
That's at least 40 songs.
Dude, and you have to not play the same song. Every once in a while, you can kind of tell like an artist be like, fuck, I think I'm out. Or I don't have time. I gotta fill time. I'm gonna play Freebird right now. Right.
I'm happy with my set list. I'm happy. Like, I need to show you this.
Hell yeah, brother.
I need to show you my set list. I am so proud of it.
Fuck yeah. About how many songs do you think you know?
Oh, I'm about to show you.
Fuck yeah.
How many songs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I look pretty. Man, I'm pretty. Oh, dear titty fucking God. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm gonna look at it and then I'm gonna show y'all. Nice, Free Falling, fuck yeah.
Oh, I'm
John Mayer and Coldplay? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Van Morrison. Okay. Band of Horses. Sweet. Old Dominion, okay.
I know a lot of songs, bro.
Stop and Stare, that's a great one.
Oh, dude.
All right, One Republic. That's a fun one to wail like your vocals on too.
Oh, I do.
Stop and stare.
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac, okay. Cat Stevens. Of course, you gotta throw some George Strait in there. Always good.
Always. How could you go wrong with George Strait?
Fuck yeah. Blake Shelton, oh yeah, always a good one.
I'm like the only one.
Couple Tom Petty, yeah.
Oh, I have like 5 or 6 Tom Petty songs.
Yeah.
Mastered now.
This man literally got 40 songs. Hell yeah, bro. That's fucking ammunition for you. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking ammunition.
Oh yeah.
That's Gucci. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, I'm so proud of that. Like that I took the time to know that many songs.
Yeah.
Well, there's more now cuz I'll throw some Taylor Swift on there.
As you should. I think I've only got about 5 full songs right now that I've gotten from beginning to end. Because when I was younger, I didn't master my instrument. I just tinkered a couple verses, and that's all I knew. And I never went all the way
That's
through.
what I did too. Like, when I first started out, I just tinkered a few verses and really just mainly concentrated on, like, worship songs.
Hell yeah. Well, I eventually realized that I was like, why don't I know a whole song? I love to play, and I love to sing, but I was always limiting myself to just a verse, you know? So I was just like, it was just this weird procrastination where I was just like, and the more
Were
I
you
learned
in like the lead guitarist mind though? Because that's really when you think about a lead guitarist, he just does like the.
I'm more of an electric guy. I really like riffs. You know, I really like riffing.
Because you know, a lead guitarist only does parts of a song.
That's true.
They don't do a full.
You just fucked my entire brain because that's one of my most influential bands growing up was Bullet for My Valentine. So I would learn like the solos of that. And I was at one point getting sweeps down, and I was in it at one point. But yeah, I would study riffs, individual segments, and verses, and I never really learned the rhythm.
Because either the lead guitarist he does the chording when it's time to chord, or he just kind of backs off and just kind of
jumps back into singing or something.
Yeah,
I never actually thought of that, dude. Thank you. That was actually really.
I just thought of that just now. It's like, wait, a lead guitarist does not play
blows
a
my
full
fucking
song.
mind. Well, because I am really good at technical stuff, right? Like technical stuff. I really enjoy learning solos, and it's now that my fingers are finally calloused. This acoustic's not such a big pain in the ass as it was the first 3 weeks.
What gauges do you put? Heavy gauge strings on there, or do you put?
It came with heavy gauge.
I put like light. I'll have to test my guitar because that has like light strings on. I do the
this
lightest.
fucking acoustic. Check this out. This was $100 on Walmart. Walmart. Hold this bitch. I thought this was gonna be fucking terrible, and the strings vibrate a little too much, but it's not bad.
But all you do, man, that ain't bad at all.
She plays good.
See, that's all I know is chords.
Yeah. I'm finally learning chords. I got about 7 chords down where I actually know the fucking. I actually bought a whole ass booklet so I could obsess over it.
All you do, man, is there's a thing. I think it's under here where you set it. Just what?
I think I spent so much time with electric though. I'm learning the acoustic. Because I love to sing and I love to play simultaneously.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's all I play acoustic for. So
I'm 1000% getting another electric though, because I miss my baby.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I just had to get rid of that Floyd Rose because I couldn't change the tuning, and I was just like, I change tuning.
No, metal always changes tuning.
Dude, yeah, especially if you go into drop D. Like, I can't play that shit on an acoustic.
No. Hey, that guitar is pretty baller.
$100, y'all. If you're looking just... Because I was like, I don't want to drop $500 on acoustic right now. I got bills to pay. And I was like, $100? No way this is going to play good. And dude, fucking plays great. At this point, just be getting a better acoustic that just sound like maybe the board like plays better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you like electric?
I do.
You
like
tinker with electric?
I have a few electrics.
Hell yeah.
I have a hollow body. I have a black hollow body. It's an Oscar Schmidt.
Okay.
It was my brother's, so he gave it to me.
Did you ever see those acrylic drum sets? They're like transparent and they're thick as fuck, but man, they're fucking gorgeous. And the sounds that come out of those things are awesome. But yeah, I also, you were talking about wanting to be in a band earlier, and I was like, that I've been in a similar mindset because I was like, I want to be in a band because I've been in one. I used to be in Giddy Up Gangsta, which was like a local dark metal, black
Oh,
metal,
yeah?
death metal band.
Ooh, sweet.
The shows were fun. I wish I would have got to play more shows with him because they was just brutal. It was fun. Just
Oh, yeah.
the atmosphere was just like crazy.
Right.
And you get done playing that set and you're just like a madman with energy and just so happy. But aside from that, I've always wanted to get back into a band. But it's so much easier to just do your own thing until you meet the right people to start one with. Because I'm a really dedicated person, and I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm doing it. And most people are like, yeah, man, yeah, I'll be there Wednesday, you know. And then
but the kicker is most people are dads.
That's fucking true. And fucking, I think we're both in our 30s, right? Everyone's married with kids now.
I have no intentions of getting married and being a dad, and no.
I didn't used to until this past year, and my whole thought process has changed. I now do want to get married and have kids, which is strange because for 34 years I didn't want any of that.
Oh no, I want to be a musician for as long as I can do it.
Yeah. Well, you always gotta have time for yourself to be able to do all that, you know.
Oh man, it takes a lot of time. Like I said,
that's why everybody slows down and leaves bands, and bands break up because they don't got time anymore.
I mean, I spent so much time learning songs. I spent a great deal of time learning songs. So I want to get good. There's a few places I'd like to play.
Like venues?
I want to play at Walker's Bluff. Like the tasting room.
Yeah,
or the new casino.
Yeah.
The new casino.
90s, they just played there. I wish I would have been there. I was fucking working.
That place is lit, bro. I need to go in. They kept saying that place is lit, has good food. I
haven't been there yet. They hired me and didn't hire me. I was supposed to bartend out there at one of those restaurants, but man, the inside looks fucking gorgeous. It looks like such a cool.
It's lit, bro.
It could be. I feel like it's gonna be. There's pros and cons, I think, to a local casino. There's scary things about it.
Yeah.
What brings in high dollars normally means more sex trafficking, more drugs, more gang activity. So that's sketches me out a little bit, but also I understand that it's going to be a beacon of prosperity and abundance and money that's coming in. So I'm also excited.
Southern Illinois has no money.
None. And it's just like, it needs them. The mall, the Carbondale Mall has been dead for fucking ever. You know the store Magical Hippie?
Yeah.
They just moved to the Carbondale Mall, so I think they're going to bring some energy back into the community and probably some traffic and money flow as well because they're in the old Earthbound location.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah. We this area just needs more of people to just.
But dude, malls are. Nobody wants to go to a mall. They just buy it online.
I know. That's
COVID shot everything, bro.
The mixture of shopping online and COVID, it's just murdered malls. But I think people are starting to miss it. You know?
Oh yeah, because it's a big social event. Going to a mall was a big social event.
Yeah, like in high school, even a couple years outside of high school, I'd go there and just walk around and be like, "Oh, what's up, Brandon?" You know, like just see people you know and be like, "How nice random occurrences."
Christmas shopping used to be fun at one point.
It's fucking nuts now.
They buy online.
Yeah,
but it used to be a social event, like I said.
Well, yeah, now at least locally, all people have for socializing is bars or book clubs. Project Human X does some cool shit. Have you heard of them?
Oh yeah.
Carbondale. Those guys, I love what they're doing. It's such a cool idea.
I miss Carbondale. I want to move back. I live in Heron, and
I miss pieces of Carbondale. Carbondale's got an awesome college and young livelihood, but that's also why I fucking despise it.
Yeah.
Just because I'm getting older and don't have the same energy as I did when I was like.
Oh, I still have a lot of energy at 34. I live in Heron, and I've gotten so many complaints just playing my acoustic, bro.
What?
Like I live in an apartment.
Yeah.
But my neighbor's right next to me.
Yeah.
He's like, I can hear your guitar. I'm just playing my acoustic.
Well, do you like it? Do I suck?
It's like, just turn your TV up. I don't care. I don't mind noise.
Yeah.
I miss Carbondale because I miss the noise.
Really?
Heron is too laid back for my blood.
Yeah, well, Heron I think is mostly conservative, isn't it? I think it's more of a certain. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just it's got its own niche, you know.
It's got a lot of old people.
It doesn't have a lot though. Like all they have is Heron Fest, really, and
yeah, and that doesn't. That's not. That's they only put local bands in that now.
I know that Walker's Bluff, they still own the Frenchman's Widow that got reopened, and they still got that stage across the street. Have you ever been there? They have this massive fucking stage over there that's just like, it's epic. And I still don't think they're using it, which is crazy because I could see you up there, I could see Edwin up there, 90s kids up there.
Oh yeah.
Because it's such a big breathable stage, and they've got this giant beer garden in front of it. This giant open place where you can just walk around and talk to people, mingle.
Yeah.
You can fit 400 people in there, and just Walker's Bluff.
They're wanting to bring it back. They got brand new owners, and they're wanting to bring all the.
Yeah.
But they got some pretty bomb wings though.
Oh really? I had the wings. I went in there to apply like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And I walked in there. I was like, this place is dead as hell. I think the person bought. I had to wait 5 minutes for the person to like appear out of the kitchen. Yeah. I guess because they were just dead. Yeah. And they're not used to customers. But I would love to see that place get back to something awesome. But I used to bartend there actually.
Yeah. But Heron is just. The thing is, Heron sucks because they have that one strip of road. Yeah. If you turn into any alley or any like store, good luck getting out.
Yeah, well, because it's just houses and development. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's there's not a lot going on in Heron, man. That's the thing. It's like local places need to promote businesses or things, events to do. Yeah. So that it activates people in the community and it keeps them less distracted.
Chevy's is trying.
Really?
Chevy's Lounge is trying. And they're trying different bands. Because used to, the old owners, before Jeff Howell got in there, country. That's all they wanted.
You got to mix it up.
Country. Yeah. Country. And bootleggers for the longest time was
because
that.
Then you typecast your own bar if you just have one genre and one feel.
And bootleggers is really trying now, too, to have different. Okay, so have you ever heard of Bongo Jack Arnold? Tell me you've heard of Bongo Jack.
No.
Oh my gosh, man. He's awesome.
Local?
Yeah, I think he's from like Missouri. I think he's from like St. Louis, but he runs this loop. He's an acoustic guitarist who does loop.
Okay.
And he does like DJing stuff, but he mainly plays acoustic and loop.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's probably our age. He's probably 34.
I've seen a couple people use loops.
But dude, he is awesome, and he does like he mixes it up. He does few country songs. Bongo Jack.
But what an interesting name. That's
on Facebook he's Bongo Jack Arnold, but he does like awesome stuff. And what's cool is Chevy's Lounge had him. Yeah. And they on Wednesday nights they host a singer-songwriter night, which is they just have one singer-songwriter.
Tuesdays?
Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights.
They do it's just one singer-songwriter. It's not like everybody goes up and sings, but it's just they have one artist and he's supposed to choose about 5 or 6 original songs. Yeah. So.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so he tries to do that on Wednesday nights. Because like I said, they only wanted somebody who just does country covers.
And Garth Brooks. Hank Williams.
I don't like Garth Brooks.
Really? I like Garth Brooks. I like a lot of his stuff. I stay away from his politics, that's for sure. But why don't you like Garth Brooksy?
It's just
not your thing.
No, it's just he's overplayed. Like
he's
like
been
people are really into like Tyler Childers right now.
Like,
but I go to every bar and hear Tyler Childers. Like everybody is playing Tyler Childers. It's like that's okay. We get the point.
There's one fucking artist that's like country rock metal. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Hardy.
Yes, this fucking dude makes such fucking bangers. My buddy John LeBlanc, shout out John LeBlanc Productions or LeBlanc Productions. Hardy makes such fucking epic music, dude. Because I'm like,
he did a song with Jeremy McKinnon from, what's that band called? Jeremy McKinnon is in A Day to Remember. Metal.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. That's interesting.
But Hardy did a song with him, and it's awesome. And Hardy does his country thing, and Jeremy McKinnon does the metal thing. Yeah. And they blend it together, and it's like, holy crap.
Well, that shows you can stay out of you can get out of your genre a little bit. You know what I mean? You don't have to be stuck. Because I think I think anybody can get stuck into an idea where you're like, all right, I could do this for a long time, and eventually something's got to be mixed up here. Hardy, dude, that fucking man makes it. I always was never a country fan until I started bartending at a mostly kind of country playing bar, and it really got me into community and learning music and learning how deep country music can really be.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like soul deep. But I've also noticed there's a lot of fucking sad country songs. It'll be Friday night, and I'll be like bartending ready, and there'll be like 7 depressing country songs in a row, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? Just trying to work here, bro. But country has its own flavor, and the fact that Hardy, he's incorporated like alternative rock country metal.
Yeah, he's a genius.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Like, I didn't know you could do that.
He's a genius, bro.
That's what I like to see. Just diversity when it comes to music and playability.
But I think one of the musicians who kind of spearheaded that was in the early 2000s, and it was Linkin Park.
Oh my god. Wait. Because they did softer stuff.
They
rock metal.
Yeah.
They had a couple metal songs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're like fully metal, but they were like on the cusp of it.
Yeah.
But they were definitely a heavy rock.
Yeah. But then they'd go soft and they do acoustic stuff, and they're kind of the ones who, to me, were one of the first ones who got out of their that shell of, hey, no, we're just a new metal band. Yeah. No, we do all kinds of stuff here.
Oh, dude, they really acoustic. Like, I don't know if
DJ stuff. They
there's hip hop in there. Oh no, it was not. I would say that's more rap. I wouldn't say they had hints of hip hop. I didn't really hear tones of hip hop.
Rap. They did some rap, and they did like but he did the DJ stuff back when it was like the
Shinoda.
He's cool.
He's still making his own music too.
Yeah, I'm glad.
He collaborated with Chino of Deftones. Did you hear that song?
No.
It was called fuck, I know it.
Dude.
He collaborated with Chino and MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, and it's Lift Off. The song's called Lift Off. Ooh. Lift Off like Virgin Galactic. My brain is too, I can't remember.
Yeah.
You're the opposite of star like rat spelled backwards. I'm like, Jesus, this guy fucking knows some shit. There are tree frogs jumping in my greenhouse right now. I was hearing shit. But, dude, yeah, those guys really paved the way for so much music. Like, they were like Nirvana. Like, opening the alternative grunge scene was the same, similar to Linkin Park opening you don't have to just be heavy. You don't have to just be sad or relatable stuff. Like, breaking the habit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, as a previous addict and someone still trying to get out of it, 24 days, no alcohol, thank you. Listening to that song as an addict or someone who's just been through deep shit, even if it's not addiction, that song will crunch your soul. And then they play happy stuff. There's happy as fuck music that they make too. And they not only was Linkin Park good at activating all these different layers of emotions. Yeah. Same with music genres. They're just everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool. I would love to see more of that stuff, like with local bands and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of local acoustic players, they'll play a big variety of different
stuff. Well, you have to. Nowadays, you have to play a variety. They don't want to hear one thing.
Yeah. Well, because the second you start just playing, like, old school country, all the younger people are gone. But the second you start playing only younger people stuff, all the older folks are gone. Yeah. You got to switch it up and throw it in there.
Although, Dave Clark seems to hold...
He's dope.
He seems to hold.
He said he was quitting doing shows. Is he actually quitting?
No, he's dialing back.
He's just kind of getting.
He's just getting older, you know. He still has a full-time job, and he wants to be able to see his wife, and I think he has grandbabies too. So, I think
even your passions can kind of distract you sometimes from all the other stuff you got going on.
But 100%. He's just like, I feel like he even said it's like I feel like I'm playing the same thing over and over.
So he needs reinvention as well, then, I would say.
Yeah. He's like, if I dial back a little bit, I can have fun again. I can
reframe.
But dude, I was so proud of him because the last time I saw him, which was a couple Fridays ago, he played a James Taylor song.
Interesting.
He did what song was it? Oh no, I don't remember. You Got a Friend. He played it.
That's adorable.
And he did so well. I mean, but he knows his voice. The thing, what's genius about Dave Clark is he doesn't have to reinvent anything. He's Dave Clark.
Yeah, he's his own brand.
He is, you know, his voice can only go so far, and he knows that.
Yeah.
He knows his voice, and that's what I'm trying to find as a
Sure.
still fairly new.
Where's this? Where do you fit on a sliding scale, right? Where is your niche, right?
Tom Petty, the Tom Petty kind of
you
voice.
A couple Tom Petty's on there.
The Tom Petty kind of, you know, not necessarily low.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the low, because it's very monotone.
Yeah.
You know, my low voice, I got to watch my low register because it's very monotone.
Sure. I feel you.
And I like my higher register a little bit better because it's just more fun. It gives the song a little bit more pop.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I like country. Like, I like George Strait.
Yeah.
But I've kind of been dialing back on some of those songs because I don't like them as much as... My genre, let's see, I like later poppy songs.
Yeah.
Really, I do. I mean, if I'm going to be straight honest with you, I could listen to One Republic.
Oh, yeah.
All day,
well, they
every
have good emotions in you, too. One Republic is like, they're almost like a healing band.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you listen to those songs, and every one of those songs is about some real shit.
Yeah.
You know, there's some emotional intelligence in the words that they say.
Oh, yeah. And they're just intelligent to begin with.
Yeah.
But then there's this band called Lovely, the band.
Okay, never heard of them.
They said they have a song called Broken, and I really like it.
Yeah.
I sing it. I really just learned the full song like yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Like just where the chords go, and been just challenging myself on getting out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, you got to take risks because that's where
and
evolution
singing
happens.
the songs I really like, and not just the songs that I'm like, okay, I think other people will like this.
Yeah, it's like a
The thing is, if I don't like it, how are you gonna like it? That's where
because then you're not really passionately playing it, right? If you're not really into something, you're gonna be like, you're gonna play it a little blasé.
Yeah. You're just getting through the motions of.
I saw Matt Bosler do a reel a little bit ago where he did an acoustic of Panic at the Disco, and he was like so in it, and I was like, yeah, because there's a whole generation in that music too.
Oh,
you got to be activated by the music that you're playing.
I love early Panic at the Disco. His last album.
It's so I didn't even listen to the last album.
Yeah, it sucked.
It's weird that there's actually like it's weird. I know everyone has their own opinion in music, but it's so strange to me that people genuinely hate that whole band, Panic at the Disco. Why? I know, because I'm like, beyond just if you like the music, there's like a...
They are so out of the... Well, their older stuff was so out of the box.
So different.
And it's like different chord changes and different...
They were dancey, they were poppy, they could be clubby in some songs. Like, it was different.
It was different. Just how they put words, how they put the rhythm together. It's not the basic rhythm. Yeah. It's not...
Well, every part of them is creative and interesting.
Yeah. And I really liked him.
Especially. What was the lyricist's name? Was it Brandon or something?
Brendan Urie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he was awesome.
He was so expressive. I wouldn't be surprised if that man was in theater.
Yeah.
The man is so expressive, and he's got a almost cabaret feel to his whole energy.
Yeah.
You know, and the guitar, piano that'd be in there, everything was just so unique and offbeat and different.
Yeah. I loved it. I loved it. And I've just been focusing on the songs I really like. Like,
as you should.
Yeah, I want to go out there and make money. Yeah. Sure. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Why I go play music is it can make a little bit of...
to buy you some fucking milk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pay some bills. And especially if you become that beacon for the local community, then that dollar sign starts raising. If you got presence and they know, if I get AJ Ross in here, fucking 50 to 100 people, maybe more, are going to show up, and the door is going to be fucking slammed. This place could be slammed. So then you're going to start making more money, right? Cabbage, you have to like have your own juju. That's why I know 90s kids, when they get bucks, then you better be just giving them that fucking cabbage.
Yeah, but you know what? Matt Bosler. Let's talk about Matt Bosler.
Yeah.
I respect him because he got himself out of, because he probably started with all those well-known songs, you know, like Peaceful, Easy Feeling. How many times have you heard Peaceful, Easy Feeling by the Eagles.
Mm.
How many times have you heard the other song? What is it? What is their other big song?
90s? Or
No,
Eagles.
Eagles. What is their other big song that everybody does? Holy cow! Like literally.
They had a couple fucking. Well, they had a lot of bangers, and I can remember half of them.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Well, Take It Easy. Yeah, Take It Easy.
Take it easy. Wait, is that the same song?
No.
No, that's a fucking old like disco song. Hold on.
Slow. No, that was Foghat, who's amazing. I saw them live.
That's fucking epic. What the fuck? Hold on. Alexa, what are a couple great Eagles songs? This bitch deaf. She got dementia. She can't hear anymore. Hold on. Hey Alexa. Oh, it's because I got the door fucking closed. The cats are in there.
Oh.
I've taken her ears.
Yeah.
AI, she's limited.
But you know.
Oh, that's the doors out there. I thought that was behind me. I was like,
whoa.
I was like freaking the fuck. I was like, what's that fucking squeaky shit?
But it's like Matt Bosler's paved his way out of singing those songs. He's like, he don't have to sing those songs anymore.
Yeah.
Because those songs are like training wheels.
Yeah.
You know?
The
like,
first
once you
steps.
take this, like, learn those songs just to get yourself in the door, but then there comes a time where you don't have to sing those songs.
Well, he's got the right people with him now, too. I mean, Lynch, that man, I grew up with him, and he has such a plethora of musical knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
Genre by genre by genre, and he doesn't get himself stuck in a box either, because that man will go from, I don't know if he still listens to him, but I'm pretty sure for a long time he listened to Under Oath, and he listened to Fastball, and just he also liked the Almost. He was the ones that, I swear to God, he was the one that got our entire high school into Panic at the Disco.
Oh wow!
Swear to fucking God, because I know they existed before Fudd, Dealey Lynch, but I'm like, I swear to God, nobody at that high school knew. This was before hashtags and social media.
Oh yeah.
And Lynch comes along, he's like, here it is, and everyone knows it. And I'm like,
so
what a
you and
coincidence.
Lynch are about the same age then?
Same age, yeah. I just have him. I'm just 2 months older than him. We graduated the same class.
Oh wow.
Been consolidated 2007, back in the day.
Heck yeah.
But having the right team on your band, is so imperative, because Bosler and him, and I don't know Corey or Matt as well, the drummer, but they both seem like really, really interesting, masterful instrument guys. But I know Bosler and Lynch together in one place must be this creative thing that gets built, because they both are just so interesting, and they're so fucking nice.
They are nice.
So
That's the
nice.
biggest part of being in music, is you gotta be nice.
Yeah, because there's fucking dickheads. You know, there are absolutely dickhead musicians, and they're just strange to be around, because it's such a happy thing to do, is just express music, you know?
Yeah, but I get it. Like Famous, you have people
Power.
you all the time.
Yeah. I can't imagine what like that level of fame would do to a brain. You know, I know
I couldn't do it.
I
I like to be alone too much for.
I feel you. I'm like equal parts introverted, extroverted, because I could
Me
go out
too.
like an ambivert, I guess is what
I'm
they
not
call
an
it.
extrovert.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. I'm not an extrovert.
Yeah.
I mean, I love being around people, but
Yeah.
I'm picky about
you're
who
being
I
in your own
wanna
comfort
be
zone around certain people.
Yeah.
So it's like, is the bar comfortable so I could be comfortable around this kind of people?
Yeah.
I could see that. Because
Yeah.
then it's like, it's not too far outside of your introverted comfort zone, right?
Right.
Then you can become more extroverted, because you're like, this is a good crowd. I can be more boisterous or commandeering, and, you know.
Because, it's weird. I just thought it was like, for the longest time, I thought I was like considered extroverts. Like, no, you know what? When I go to a bar, a lot of times I don't talk to people.
Yeah.
I just sit there and listen to the music.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess whenever I don't go to bars anymore, I really just when I'm bartending, or if I have time to go to a show or something, which is fucking rare. Yeah. I guess I don't talk to a lot. I mean, I'll approach people and make conversation if they have like a certain feel to them. Like, cause like you could tell certain people, it's like, I can talk to this person. They are interesting. They wear a shirt that makes a statement. Fall Out Boy shirt. You know, I know what to talk to them about. They're probably a millennial. But then, you know, there's certain people in a bar, I'm like, I don't really know what to talk to you about. And I don't know how to make that going. So there's sides of introversion to me as well.
Oh, yeah.
picky choosy.
Ogres have layers. You know.
Ogres have layers.
Yeah. So as far as like booking you and stuff, if anyone wants to book you, where would they get a hold of you? What apps, what platforms do you use? Or which is your most?
I usually use like Messenger.
So Facebook.
So I usually talk to them first.
Okay.
But I have a phone number. I mean,
We're not going to put that on the internet.
No. But basically just Facebook Messenger, because you can contact all these venues through there, or talking to them in person. Yeah. That's how I got my show at Honker Hills.
Hell yeah! Oh, that place is so fucking beautiful,
dude. There's always people there.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It is.
And no matter if there's music or not, they don't have to have music.
Yeah, it's an atmosphere, man. It's a place. It's a destination.
Really nice. They are really nice people.
Yeah, I haven't met any of the owners or.
Yeah, but
just a couple of the bartenders.
Yeah, they're really nice people, and yeah, I love being there.
Hell yeah. So if you want to get a hold of Mr. AJ Ross here, just send this man a message, and yeah, I'll book you. Anything you want to talk about on here before I jump off the recording here? Anything you got going on?
Just trying to book more shows and play more.
Yeah, we'll stay in your lane, bro. We're gonna chat off the camera here, but yeah, we'll have to do a part 2. Get you back on here whenever you get some more time, and fucking get into it, and maybe start. Hell, maybe just do a day one or something. I'm just getting older, so my energy starts going down by a certain time of night. So I'm just like, yep, going down, and I got to eat some food. But y'all, people trying to book Mr. AJ, and anybody that wants to just listen to his music, he's on all platforms.
There's just
Spotify,
one song on there right now, but we're hopefully by this summer we'll figure it out.
And what was that song?
It's called "I Still Love You."
That's right. That's how we started. Okay, so check his music out. Support local musicians, y'all. Support this man. He's talked about being open to collaboration, so we'll see. That's his call. But well, bro, thanks for coming on, brother. And I ain't kicking you out yet. I'm just gonna end the stream and we can chat for a bit.
Okay, cool.
Much love, y'all. Reach out to him, listen to his music, check out his YouTube. He's on everything. And y'all, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with Into the Chasm. Much love.
Much love.
Hearts. Hold on. Wait a minute. Idea. Hold on. Let me find it. Hold on. Let's find it. Find it. Heart. Let's connect the heart. Here it goes. Ready? Hold on. Here we go. We are working on our cognitive skills here. Hold on. Heart. Here we go.
Oh, wait. Which hand? Oh.
I could not be a meteorologist and a weatherman. Here we go. Rotate it. Wait a minute. You look like you're holding a bazooka. Shotgun. Here we go. Oh. That's close. There we go. Rotate. To your right. There we go. All right. It's close enough. We got it. There you go. You got a heart, y'all. You're fucking welcome for that, by the way.
Gonna move to Nashville, Tennessee. Gonna sign me a big, big record deal. Gonna be big, big, big rock star. Everyone's gonna know my name. Everyone will be singing my songs. I got these big city dreams. These dreams are bigger than me. I got these big city dreams. These dreams are bigger than me. Gotta leave this town in rearview mirror. Tired of playing these dried up old bars. Nobody will sing my songs. Nobody cares who I am. I got these big city dreams. These dreams are bigger than me. I got these big city dreams. These dreams are bigger than me. About to sell out all the stadiums. You're about to see my name in the big, big lights. Everybody will know my name. Everybody will be singing my songs. Ooh, I got these big city dreams. These dreams are bigger than me. I got these big city dreams. These dreams are bigger than me. About to go down in history. It's like Billy Whalen and Jerry Jet too. Everybody will know my name. Everybody will be singing my song. Ooh, ooh. Everyone will know my name. Everyone is singing my song. Yeah, I got these big city dreams. These dreams are bigger than me. I got these big city dreams. These dreams are bigger than